Hey everybody, it's Luke from Galaxy Tech Review, and today I've got a product from ZENBRE. This is their Z8 Plus Bluetooth speaker that you can check out on Amazon at the time of this review for $69. We're going to test it out and see how it stacks up to other brands like JBL. It's sort of in that same form factor that we have going on here, and I'll be right back. Okay, let's take a look at the specifications on this. There is Bluetooth 4.2. Your input charge voltage is going to be DC at 5 volt at 2 amps. It does have a massive 6600 milliamp lithium ion battery that will allow you to get up to 18 hours of playback at 60% volume. There are two 10 watt speakers on this, and there also is a passive subwoofer, which is important for people who really like bass. You're going to be able to see and hear that this has some pretty decent bass on it as well. Now they have a few different playback modes: Bluetooth, TF card, which is micro SD, U-Disc. It does have a full USB port on here, so you can use any USB drive that you want to stick in there as well. And then it has a 3.5 millimeter aux cable in it as well. Uses micro USB for charging, and we'll get into the rest right now. Okay, so once you get everything out of the box, this is what you're going to get. Obviously, you're going to get the main unit, but you're going to get this fold out here. You can check out ZENBRE at www.zenbre.com if you want to. You can also find them on Facebook, and they do have their support email there as well. I'm not going to spend much time on this. It is written in English, and it is well laid out. We'll troubleshoot anything that you might need to know about this speaker. Taking a look, we do have a 3.5 millimeter to 3.5 millimeter aux cable so that you can hook up a device that may or may not have Bluetooth as well to the speaker itself. We also have a charge cable here. It's a standard USB to micro USB charge cable, and you can use this in any laptop or PC's USB port. Also, alternatively, you can charge it via the wall. They do not give you an adapter, but you can use something like this, which is an AC to USB adapter. Probably one that came with your phone or tablet will work just fine. Let's take a look at the main unit itself. It's got this round design on it. You can see that on one side you're going to have all of your controls here. On the other side you're going to have a flap that you can remove with the ZENBRE logo, and this is to keep that IPX6 waterproofing in there. And you've got several different things like your aux in, your SD card slot, a full USB port for USB drives, as well as your charge port at the top here, which is going to be a micro USB. Okay, so looking again at the unit here, it's got a carry strap on it that's adjustable as well. This will allow you to carry it around when you need to. It's a little bit on the bigger side for just carrying around, though. This might go better in a backpack or something like that. Now, if we take a look at the control layout that they have here, in the middle you're going to have a pause, play, and of course power button. You're going to have your forward track and reverse track, volume up, volume down buttons. You're going to have a phone call answer via Bluetooth button, your mode button, which is going to switch you through aux mode, USB mode, and of course micro SD. And then you're going to have a TWS button, and this is important. If you have two of these speakers, you can actually make this, you can connect them both at the same time and have basically a surround setup. They also have a built-in EQ button with 3 EQ modes, and it does a pretty good job, although you can control most of the EQ modes right through your phone. It's nice that it's built in. So pairing this up is super simple. Once you turn it on, just make sure you hit the M button or mode button to make sure you're in Bluetooth mode, and then you're going to go to Bluetooth on whatever phone you're going to use this on and turn it on, and it will show up in available devices. It may take a few seconds to show up, but this does show up as the ZENBRE Z8 Plus. So we've got that right there. We're going to click on it, and it's going to connect, and it does take about 10 seconds to connect or so. And then once we have a connection, I'm going to test the music for you. You can see it's connecting up here, and it is going to be connected for call and media audio. Now, to give you an idea of the call function, I did a bunch of test calls on this, and it did a really good job at picking up my voice, so I'm definitely giving it a thumbs up for the call portion and the microphone that's built into this unit for people being able to hear me. Let's test some of the music here for you so that you can hear the quality. So there you go. Excellent sound from the Z8 Plus, and including bass with that passive subwoofer in there. The things to note on this particular speaker, I like the IPX6 waterproofing. I like the design. It is a little bit on the bulky side, but it does have two 10-watt speakers with that subwoofer that deliver sort of a surround sound type of sound out of it, as you heard. It does pretty good with phone calls, so you can take phone calls on it, and it does have that massive battery in it that will give you up to 18 hours of playback at 60% volume. Overall, I think ZENBRE did a pretty good job at this price point. There are other options out there, but this is definitely a solid one. This was Luke from Galaxy Tech Review. This was my review of the ZENBRE Z8 Plus. Remember to like, and if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please do so, because that always helps me out. And I'll check you guys out on the next video.